Hello and welcome to more Pokemon! After a long hiatus, we're finally back to revisit our friends Freya, Aya, and our newcomer Wanda. So let's go, Eevee. We've got a luxury cruise waiting for us. Here we are, back on Route 12, where we left off way back on Christmas. Over here, Snorlax is still sleeping, and we can't go this way. So what we need to do is go back to Vermilion and go on a luxury cruise. Before we head back, I do want to go to my party, and I want to get Wanda out. We got them in the team, so let's finally take them out of their Pokeball and have them creepily walk behind us. How you doing, Wanda? They're just looking around, I guess. Wanda is sniffing at the salty air. That's just kind of weird, dude. So we're gonna go back to Vermilion now. All right, here we are. Now, if we go back to our party, you might have noticed that Wanda's HP is a little bit low, but don't worry about that. I don't need to go to the Pokemon Center, because on the luxury cruise, there is going to be a place we can heal, so I'll do it there. For now, let's go talk to this guy. The SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. It's not just any old luxury cruise, geez. It visits Vermilion Port just once a year. Wow, that's about as often as I upload Glitchfest videos. But let's go talk to this guy. Welcome to the SS Anne, but not so fast. Do you have a ticket, young fellow? I sure do. Bill gave me a ticket, so let's flash it at him for some reason. Yep, that'll do. I was gonna say all aboard, but that's for trains. Welcome aboard the SS Anne. Oh, and that's not all. You're the 100th guest to join us aboard the SS Anne today. So, here you go. Please enjoy this breezy outfit as you feel the salty air on your skin. So, even though we just recently got the Eevee suit, we now get the Sailor set. So, let's go ahead and put that on. And this set is pretty special because it is not just for Eevee, it's not just for our main character, it is for both. So both of us can wear the sailor suit. So let's get Freya her cute little sailor cap there, and also the clothes. There we go. Look at all kinds of cute Freya. And we'll switch over to Psycho here. And we've got a whole set. We have to put it on in every single spot. And there we go. That is the full sailor set equipped. And I think my favorite part is the shoes, because they don't even match the white and blue color scheme. They're just orange laced black shoes. I think they're awesome. I'll probably be wearing those a lot. But okay, sailor outfits are on. Let's go inside the SS Anne. We just have to walk the plank or whatever this crud is. I don't actually know what the name for the walk up to a giant boat is. I thought it was just a plank, but I thought that was made of wood. Well, here we are, the SS Anne. Just me, Freya, and Wanda. Yarg. Oh, there you are, Psycho. Right, remember we gave him a ticket, so he's on here as well. Thanks again for the ticket. This ship is huge, and it's full of trainers. Bonjour. If it isn't Psycho and Yarg, didn't think I'd be seeing the two of you here. Hey, Blue. Are you taking a cruise? No. Why would you take a cruise on a cruise ship? That's just weird. Not hardly. I got invited to the exclusive party for trainers, but I'm pretty much done with this scene. I got plenty of party favors too. Here, I can even share one with you. And we get a Shalour Sable. It's not a Sableye, unfortunately, but it's still it's an item. We'll take a look at what it does. More importantly, though, you want to know what I overheard at the party? You guys know about Team Rocket, right? Well, there was a guy back near Cerulean City that asked me to join, and I tried to join, but he wouldn't let me. But I did battle them before. Seriously? You must be fearless or something, kid. Anyway, the point is this. Team Rocket is a dangerous group, and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I might do some digging into what it is they're really after, and you two better stay out of their path. Oh, dang. No, we're probably going to have to battle Team Rocket. I don't think Blue over there with his tiny little backpack is going to do much. Also, I just realized Yarg is on a boat. Maybe he's a pirate after all. He's gonna go looking for treasure. Team Rocket, huh? Psycho, if you get tangled up with those jerks again, you should call me. I don't know how we'd get tangled. I don't think we're gonna be playing a game of Twister or anything. But, yeah. So, basically, we're on the boat now. We can start going into these rooms and explore, because I guess barging into passenger rooms is completely reasonable for us to do. But the most important room is this one right here, because this is where we can actually heal. Now, today is mostly gonna be all about Aya. We're kind of in a watery type area, so, you know, Aya's grass type is going to be really good. But I will try to use Wanda here and there, and Freya here and there as well. So let's just start exploring the boat. We're going to go into every single room, and I want to start right here. Just make sure that, just want to double check, make sure Wanda's up front. Okay, they are. Let's get to it. You insolent pup! How dare you barge in? Yeah, I would probably be pretty upset, too, if some random kid just barged into my room. But here we have Gentleman Arthur. He's got just one Pokemon, and it is a Growlithe, so while Aya's going to be the star for the most part today, not so much against Growlithe. This is actually going to be a little bit of a tough battle for Wanda as well, but that room we were just in where we could heal, we could do that as many times as we want. So if we take some damage here, not a big deal. I just walk back there and we're fine. So long as we dodge the burns, okay, we're good. And I forgot to take a look at what that Shalour Sable does. I'll just tell you, it's basically a full heal, so it will restore any status condition. Burn, paralyze, confusion, all that stuff. It's a full heal. It does the exact same thing. So this guy is going to go for a full restore. Gentlemen tend to do that, so we would have defeated him, but not quite. Thankfully, he's only got one full restore, so now we just have to hit him with 2 more confusions, and that should do it. The only downside is we've taken quite a bit of damage already. I mean, we're still more than halfway from getting defeated, but, well, it's not going to be too good if we have to go into another battle with Wanda. Thankfully, most of the upcoming battles are going to be Aya, so not too worried about it. I can avoid healing for a little while because we're not going to use Wanda for a bit. So, down goes Growlithe. We get 105 experience, not a lot, but for defeating a gentleman, we do get a ton of money, so it's always worth battling these guys. I wish to be left alone! Get out! Alright, jeez, dude. Well, I guess that room is over. Let's go barge into this room and see what's going on in here. Hey dude, staying in bed doing nothing during my much-awaited cruise trip. Ah, what a luxury. Yes, let's pay tons of money to go on a giant boat so we can do nothing. Sounds great. Let's just back away slowly. And let's get out of here. So the first part of the boat I want to explore is down on the right here. And like I said, we're mostly going to be using Aya for this section, so we're going to put them up front. And let's go on down. Now, this section is nothing too important. There's a couple trainers, there's a couple items. If you really just want to get out of this place as quickly as possible, I would just skip this part. My partner Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to even shove big rocks out of the way, as if they were nothing. Unfortunately, we can't battle Machoke, because that would be a great battle for Wanda, but nope, no Machokes on this boat that we could fight. Oh well, let's go into this next room here. Do we have an actual trainer? Well, right here we've got a sailor. You know what they say about sailors. We're all itching for a fight after ages at sea. Sailor Leonard. He's got 1 Pokemon, and it's going to be a Slowpoke. So we could defeat these water Pokemon with Freya, because they do have an electric attack, but I think I'm going to focus mostly on Aya. Now, Aya is catching up. Freya's level 22 right now. Aya is level 20. Wanda's the one we really do need to catch up at 18. But the main reason I want to focus on Aya today is 2 reasons. One, they just happen to be useful. There's a lot of stuff that Aya is going to be good against today. But also, I'm going to be doing the gym battle today. And the 3rd gym is an electric type gym. Now, Aya having Dig is super effective against electric types, so they're going to be very, very useful for that gym, but I want to get them as many levels as possible before we get there, because the gym will have Pokemon higher level than my team, so it's going to be pretty tough. Right, good battle, mate. Ha ha ha, want to be a sailor, mate? I mean, I don't got this sailor outfit on for nothing, dude. I definitely want to be a sailor. But, okay, let's get out of here. There's a few more doors for us to check out on this part of the ship. Inside here, we've got an electrician. I like feisty kids like you. That's just weird. So, thankfully, like I mentioned, Dig is good against electric types. This guy being an engineer, Engineer Dylan, is going to have electric types. So he's going to start off with Magnemite. We've dealt with Magnemite before. They're an electric and steel type, which means they're extremely weak to ground type attacks. There's pretty much no chance for them to survive my Dig right here. So we'll just go for that. Take them out in probably 1 shot and see what their second Pokemon is. Maybe it's another Magnemite. It'll probably be Magnemite or Voltorb. That's what these things always are, right? So down goes Magnemite in 1 shot. And as you might expect, the second Pokemon is another Magnemite. So let's just hit him with Dig. Wow! Got him. And Hurdle grows to level 19. Okay. Arg, lost it. And we get some money. You're all right, kid. You're going to grow up into an amazing adult. Thanks, guy. At least someone believes in me. But here we get a full heal, and we get 1 more item. I don't know why this guy just has items laying around his room, and I don't know why he's letting some kid pick them up, but I appreciate it. So we'll get the elixir right there as well, and we'll keep working our way down this hallway. There's 2 more doors here. I guess we're going 3 doors down. I don't even know if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a band or something. But we've got another sailor, something good for Aya. Even sailors have Pokemon. Sailor Huey, 2 Pokemon here, and the first one is a Psyduck. We already have a Psyduck in our party right now. We're trying to get them leveled up so that they'll evolve. Not going to use them on my team, but since we're going for a complete Pokedex, I do want them to evolve just so we can mark that off the checklist, basically. But let's go for a Absorb right here. Now, Absorb, not the strongest attack, but it is super effective. It gets the same type attack bonus because we're Grass type, which gives it another boost in damage. Basically, it's better to go for than Dig, so it doesn't quite one-shot him, but we'll go for a second one, and that'll take down Psyduck, and then we can check out what their second Pokemon is as well. It's probably something water, right? So, down goes Psyduck. Let's check out Pokemon number 2. not Pokemon Poop, but his second Pokemon here, which is a Poliwag. So this one should be pretty easy to take down as well. We're just gonna go for Absorb a lot. I mean, that's kind of how things are right now. We don't really have too much of a complex strategy, unless we do have something we want to go for a Poison Powder or something like that on, but for most stuff, it's either if they're weak to Absorb, use Absorb. If they're weak to Dig, use Dig. And that's, for now, all there really is to it. They do go for Hypnosis, which could have put me to sleep, but thankfully we dodged that, and we just go and defeat them. So down goes Sailor, I think this was Huey. Yep, Sailor Huey. Okay, you're not bad. Thanks, guy. So many people here giving me a nice confidence boost. We caught all our Pokemon while we were out at sea. I kind of wonder, if you went and looked at the list of Pokemon available in the ocean, can you even catch Poliwag and Psyduck in there? I don't know, man. But let's go to the final door here, and let's see what we have. Another Fisher guy. This guy's not exactly a sailor, but fishermen usually also have water Pokemon. So it's good for Aya. As you can see, pretty much this entire area down here, good for Aya. Not so much for Wanda. I mean, Freya's good against everything. Fisherman Barney, and they have a Goldeen. And that was a bit of a lie. Freya's not good against fighting types, but aside from that, Freya's pretty good against everything. So here we have Goldeen, of course. As we've seen in the past, Goldeen sometimes has Peck, which is a flying type attack. So if they have that, it's going to hurt pretty bad. But, okay, they go for Horn Attack. That is not a flying type attack. So we'll just take a little bit of damage. We'll almost defeat them in one shot. We're going to heal up pretty much all the damage they just did to us. It's kind of the power of Absorb. Absorb's only real weakness is that it only has 15 PP, so we can run out of it pretty quick. But down goes Goldeen here. Let's get to Pokemon. I was going to say number 2 again, but let's get to the next Pokemon. That's a better way to say it. And it's Horsey, which I think is super cute. I think Horsey is one of the cutest water Pokemon in Generation 1. They go for a Leer. That'll lower our defense, but we'll probably defeat them before it even matters. And even if they do some damage to me, I'm just going to Absorb Heal it anyways. Okay, we'll defeat Horsey in one shot. So with that, we're pretty much done with this part of the boat, and we can go check out some other areas. But on the way back, I am going to heal at that in the room with that girl. Oh, I let that one get away. What, was he trying to fish for me? I don't understand, dude. Let's talk to him. I was thinking I might be able to hook you as a fishing buddy, too. But jeez, what is with all these old guys wanting to hook me? Thinking I'm feisty? Some dude staring at me creepily while he's laying in bed? I don't know, man, but we're going to backtrack a little bit here. Okay, so I just healed up, and we're ready to move on if Yarg would just get out of my way. So now we'll go to this side and start checking out some more rooms. Now, I actually want to put Wanda back up front. There's not a lot, like I mentioned, that Wanda's good for in this area, but I do want to use them whenever I can. Waiter. Yes, you, waiter. I need a slice of cake. The finest custard cake you have. I'm not your waiter, and I think in the original games, I'm pretty sure she asked for a cherry pie, not a custard cake. What the crud is a custard cake? Well, let's talk to this old guy. A world cruise is so elegant and nice. Okay, I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Let's talk to Wigglytuff too. Wigglytuff, pew, pew, pew. Because for some reason, Wigglytuff is a laser gun. We have more rooms to check out. Let's go, Eevee. Right, so this is why I wanted to put Wanda up front, because there is a battle against this beauty. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. So they're going to have a bit more variety in terms of types than we had from just the sailors who just all have water crud. Beauty Nikki, she's got 2 Pokemon, and the first one is it's just a Pidgey. Pretty simple. She's a world traveler. She went all around the world just to find a Pidgey. We got ourselves something a little bit more fancy. We've got Wanda, so we're gonna just go for Confusion. We have a few other attacks, but we've kind of gone over this in the last episode. Really, for now, just Confusion is good. Sometimes we'll use Double Slap, but Meditate just boosts our attack stat, which, oh man, Wanda has a terrible attack stat, so even with Meditate, not a good idea. And then Mimic can just copy one of the attacks they used. It might come in handy in a very particular situation, but for the most part, not that useful. So we're going to be mostly using Confusion. Now, we could teach them Headbutt using a TM, but I don't know, man. Double Slap is fine. I'm not going to use it that often anyways, so I'm not that worried about it. We're just going to go for lots of Confusion. We'll try to deal with Pikachu here. I will have to get a little bit lucky, because they might, they might try to paralyze me. I was really hoping they would not do that, so since they're doing that, I'll probably go back and heal real quick after this battle as well, just to not have that on me for the rest of the boat. Can I get through? They go for Quick Attack, so they do get to hit me first, and I can't move. Gosh dang it. I just got to hit them one more time, but unfortunately, I can't get through here. Okay, they go for quick attack. They could also go for double team, which would raise their evasion, but thankfully they don't do that. We get through the paralyze, and down goes Pikachu. So Wanda actually does take down this battle. Nice. Oh no! I went around the world for these. Well, I do want to use Wanda for that kid right there, but I'm gonna have to go heal since we're paralyzed. I could just use an item, but when I could just walk a few rooms over and heal up that way, I just feel like it's worth it to save the items. All healed up. Bring it on, youngster. This is not youngster Joey, sadly. I love Pokemon, do you? I mean, I love my Pokemon. I don't know if I love all Pokemon. Some of them kind of stink. I take that back. I love all Pokemon. We got youngster Tyler right here. He sends out a Mankey. Great battle for Wanda. This is a fighting type Pokemon, of course. So Confusion will be super effective, and it'll probably take them down in one shot. The question is, can we go first? Are we faster than Mankey here? And the answer is yes. So we get to go first. We'll probably take them down before they even get a chance to move, and we do. Wow, you're great. Thanks, guy. I want someone to, like, make that shirt. Just like the shirt with the Weedle on it. Listen, let me be your friend, okay? Then we can trade Pokemon and do stuff. I don't really want to be your friend. I'm sorry, kid. Oh my gosh, we get a Paralyze heal right here, right after I get paralyzed. But again, like I said, I like to save the items. Yeah, I already had 3, so I could have used one of those anyways, but I like to save my items. Let's go into this room now. And we have a gentleman. I don't believe this one's actually a battle. Shh, I'm an agent for the International Police. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. I don't know why this guy would just randomly tell a stranger that he's an undercover cop. I mean, kind of a terrible idea, dude. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Lots of dots, that's what I wanted. The strong silent type, Tresbine. Okay, yeah, the strong silent type, we're basically Link. I don't know, there's all kinds of silent video game protagonists. You there, Montpettit. We're busy here. Out of the way, shoo. I'm not a shoe. Have you ever wondered about these silver domes we put on top of the food? No. They're called klatchies. They keep hot dishes from cooling. I don't really know how to pronounce French words. I'm sorry, guys. But we do get a super repel here. And Wanda's just doing some exercise, running in place back there. Let's talk to this guy. Ahem! Indeed, I am the chef. The main course today is my juicy takedown steak. But have I enough pour le guests? I don't even know what that means. But if we talk to him a couple times, he will say some different things. Oh, he'll say the same thing this time. Aha! Le Cantonian flavor of pewter crunchies. Le guests, less guests will mutiny, I fear. And he has one other one. Here we go, my flavorful whirlpool sushi. Though less guests may complain that it's fish yet again. So he's got 3 different dishes, I guess. Sniffle. I only get to peel onions. Okay, you don't gotta be so dramatic about it, dude. Now, in the garbage right here, we'll find some tiny mushroom action. I actually tried getting Aya out to see if they'd react to the tiny mushroom, but they don't. But this guy talks about Snorlax. And this guy, hum-de-hum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day, hum-hum. Sadly, there's no more stuff hiding in the garbage. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. Alright, let's get out of the kitchen. Let's give that guy some room. We're actually done with that, and the only place left to explore is up this staircase here. Now, this one, we're not quite done with the boat yet. This one will split off into some different paths, so still a little bit to go. Every time we pull into port, we have a fancy party and invite all the best trainers to attend. Why wasn't I invited? What the crud, dude? So, if we want to just finish this place, we go to the right. But there's some cool stuff over to the left, so let's go this way. Oh my gosh, how do you have such good balance, Freya? You gotta get flown off somehow. I don't know, maybe they're super glued to my head. Let's just move on. This guy's appreciating a picture of a Shelder. Our captain is a sword master. He's awesome at using Chop Down. They say he'll teach his move to anyone who shows potential. Hopefully I have potential. But what I really want to do is go out this way, because we can finally go out on deck, dude. Eevee! Freya seems very excited. It seems like Freya wants to see what's up ahead on the ship. Alright, let's just walk up ahead then. But before we do that, I don't want to get bamboozled. I do want to put Aya up front. So now we'll walk forward because we're trying to walk to the front of the ship, but this guy's going to try to battle us. Ahoy there! Do you not get seasick on ships? I mean, the boat hasn't started moving yet. Do people get seasick on still boats? You're challenged by Sailor Trevor. You got 2 Pokemon here, and the first one's going to be a seal. And it just made me realize, like, I just realized how steady this boat is. Like, how still is the water that it's not moving at all? Like, how the crud? The boat's got to be swaying a little bit, right? So right here we've got Seal. We're just going to go for Absorb. Seal does have Ice Shard, which will kind of hurt a little bit, but of course, because we're using Absorb, as usual, we'll heal most of that damage up. Sadly, it does not look like we're going to 2-shot this guy unless we get really lucky. So can we heal that 12 damage? We do, so I'm not really worried about it if that's the case. Let's just go for one more. Wow, we go first this time, so they must not have used Ice Shard. They're going to instead use Growl? Why the crud would you use Growl on me? Alright, so Seal's going to use Growl with their giant flappy tongue. And we're just going to go for Absorb one more time. Down goes Seal. Let's check out Pokemon Crud. I was going to say, no, not Crud. I was going to say Pokemon number 2 again, which is Crud. Gosh, pooping. Whatever, man. It's a Machop. I'm going to go over to Wanda. Machop, I'm sorry, dude. You're not Poop. You're not Crud. You're not Pokemon number 2. You're just the second Pokemon. There's a difference. Okay, so Machop, just like Mankey, fighting-type Pokemon, weak to confusion, and we do get to go first. He is level 18 just like we are, but I still suspect, yeah, one shot there. So down goes Machop, and down goes this Sailor. I was just careless. My pa told me there are 100 kinds of Pokemon, but I think there are more. No, 100 sounds like a lot. I'm sure there's not a single Pokemon more than 100. Eevee? Eevee! You gaze over the wide open sea together with Freya. Freya seems really happy. Oh, I love cute little moments like that. Man, I wish there were more of them, but, I mean, there's a few. There's more than there was in the original games, I'll give them that. Herf, I don't feel so good. I came out for some air because I got seasick. Okay, isn't there, like, medicine you can take that helps alleviate seasickness or some crud? Oh, I'm not worried about that. Let's just go battle this guy. There are 3 sailors up here, but just 2 of them will actually battle you. Let's do a little jigsaw puzzle. Sailor Edmund, 1 Pokemon here, and it's going to be a Poliwag. We've already seen Aya defeat a Poliwag before, and I don't know why I randomly said jigsaw puzzle, but I actually do have, from like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, a Generation 1 Pokemon jigsaw puzzle. I still have it. I have not assembled it in probably 20 years. Well, not 20, maybe like 18 years or something. So I don't even know if I have all the pieces for it. Maybe I'll have to check that out at some point. But let's do Absorb. Let's kill Poliwag. No! Or get put to sleep. Darn it, man. Not that it really matters, but it's just gonna waste time. They put me to sleep and they start slapping me, dude. Okay, we got him. Ooh, level 21 on Aya. Very nice. Like I said earlier, I do want to get Aya as high as I can for the upcoming gym battle. So 21's definitely good. I would love to get them to 22 before that. Impressive. You took the wind right out of my sails. And we, once again, get 1,080 Poké Dollars. It kind of seems that in a given area, Pokemon trainers of the same class kind of give the same money. The party is winding down. It's about time for the ship to set sail. So, you know, this sailor gives us 1,080. This sailor gives us 1,080. Pretty much all the sailors on the SS Anne will give us the same amount. But in a different area, the sailors might give us more. Ooh, scrubbing decks is hard work. Hello, this is Psycho from the future. I actually forgot to grab this item right here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. And, goodbye. At least I think that's how it works. Who knows? Maybe for the entire game, sailors just always give 1,080. Maybe I just don't know. What the crud? Oh, geez, I accidentally shook my Joy-Con, but I guess Freya just really wants us to pet them, so let's go ahead and do that. There you go, Freya. Aw. So I did just a little bit of backtracking, and the last place on the boat to check out is this hallway down here. So let's go inside this room, and let's see what we've got. Just a gentleman chilling over here. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like that one. It was a massive, huge Pokemon. A huge round Pokemon. He's, of course, talking about Snorlax. In the original game, they would show you a picture of Snorlax when you talk to that guy, but this one, not so much. Oh, well. Hey, guy. Is it just me, or does he look like he needs a nap? Check out what I fished up. It better be something good. It better be like a top-tier Pokemon. Like a Poliwag, Fisherman Dale. Fisherman Dale sent out Magikarp. Great. He just stands around waiting to show off his Magikarp. He's so proud. If only he knew. Oh well, we're just going to absorb it. I highly doubt this thing's going to survive even one absorb. Whoa, whoa, dude, Magikarp actually attacking me. He did not splash. He tackled, dude. It didn't do that much, but, well, we got him. Honestly, we're probably going to start this battle, or end this battle with more HP than we started with. I'm all out, party. The cruise ship's party should be over by now. Yeah, unfortunately, we missed the party, so we're kind of going and seeing the after party. Now, that one guy said the boat's about to leave, so at least we didn't miss that, right? So let's just move on. Now, for the next battle, I actually do want to put Freya up front, so I'll do that in just a minute. But the next battle is not for a couple rooms, so there's no rush. Small trees can be chopped down by the masterful secret technique, Chop Down. Okay. I've seen Pokemon ferry people across the water. I really have. Let's just move on to the next room. Aha! So this is actually the room. I thought it was the next room for some reason, but this is the room where I want to start with Freya. So let's go and battle this guy. I don't know why there's just randomly two gentlemen just standing in a bedroom staring at the opposite walls. Think about how weird that is. It makes sense because it's a video game, but just think in real life, there's two dudes in suits standing there with their canes and their little suitcases just staring at walls. But yeah, here we have Ponyta. Now, technically, I could have Wanda defeat this, but it's actually a pretty tough battle for Wanda, because Ponyta has quick attack, they hurt pretty bad. So we're going to go for Bouncy Bubble and just take them down very easily with Freya. And besides, it's a good excuse to get Freya some screen time here. Not that it was a lot of screen time, that was over pretty quick. Good match. I feel young again. 20,000, not 20,000, 2,160 Poké Dollars. Now, for the next battle, I do want to go right back over to Aya. So, we swap back over. And let's go get to him. Which do you find to be more worthy? A strong Pokemon or a rare one? I don't know, man. I don't think it's all about rare or strong. I think it's about friendship, dude. Even though I spent like 20 hours or whatever the crud looking for a shiny rare Paris, I left all kinds of Paris behind just to get the rare one. So maybe it is about rarity for me. But yeah, this guy does have a Sandshrew, which is going to be weak to grass, which is why we're on this guy. We could have stayed on Freya and just used the bubble stuff again, but I would like to get the experience on Aya more than Freya right now. We're not going to defeat them in one blow. They'll go for Poison Sting, which is super effective. Oh, and they get the poison on me. Okay, we're probably going to have to go back and heal then, just to get that poison off, because I don't feel like wasting items when I don't need to. So we'll go for Absorb, and we'll get this one done. Oh, right, I forgot he's a gentleman, so he's going to go use a Full Restore. So while he uses that Full Restore, I will heal from the Absorb quite a lot. Oh, wow, we actually beat him that time. Never mind, I was going to say I'll take a hit from the poison, but I guess I won't, because we just defeat him in one shot. I must salute you. Personally, I prefer Pokemon that are both strong and rare. Honestly, it's not always the case. Well, here we get a Nugget, which is worth a lot of Poké Dollars. That's cool. But it's not always the case that Pokemon that are rare are strong, but usually rare Pokemon tend to be strong. Again, not always. There's definitely some rare Pokemon that are awful. Well, awful in terms of strength. Okie dokie, I'm all healed up, and we still have 2 more rooms to check out right here. So, the first one, there's no more trainers. We're done with trainers. Have you been to the Go Park Complex in Fuchsia City? There were many rare Pokemon there. I mean, I've been there on my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu file, but not on this version yet. Me and my daddy love the Go Parks. I wish we could go there again. Well, we'll get to that once we get to Fuchsia City, but that's not going to be for a good while. So let's go check out this very last room, or very last door, I guess. Talk to this girl. The captain said he's awfully sick. He was looking all pale, too. I hear it's really quite common, people getting seasick, that is. I don't think I've ever gotten seasick, but I've never been on a boat in the ocean. I have been on a boat in a lake, but I don't know if you get seasick on that. I don't know if it makes a difference. Yarg, hey Psycho, over here! What's up, Yarg? Look at that guy's face. You see those stairs there? The captain's quarters are up there. He can teach you this cool secret technique if you ask him. He's really famous for it. Cool. Though he looked pretty done in by seasickness when I saw him. Hey, before you go to meet him, how about I take a look to see how well you've been raising your Pokemon, huh? Well, suddenly butt heads, dude! We gotta battle Yarg. Now, I've already planned for this, so I have Freya up front. The reason I've got Freya up front is Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto, the evolved form of Pidgey, of course, a flying-type Pokemon. So if we had Aya up front, that would be a bit of a disaster, and Wanda I want to keep fresh for something coming up soon. So we're gonna go with Freya. We have Buzzy Buzz, which will be super effective. And one shot. Holy crud. Even if it didn't kill, that would have paralyzed. Oh, we got a critical from that. I don't think it would have killed without that. And he does have a super potion, so he probably would have healed up right there. But Freya going up to 23 right now. Very nice. And Wanda up to 19 as well. So Wanda just one level away from joining Freya and Aya in the 20s. So next up is Pikachu. For Pikachu, I do want to go back over to Aya. We have seen Wanda defeat a Pikachu in the past, but this Pikachu's a little bit stronger, so we're going to go to Aya and use some dig. So here comes Yarg's Pikachu. I forget what level. 21. Okay, so it's actually the exact same level that Aya is right now. And now that I look at my experience bar, I really don't think there's any way we're going to get up to 22 before the gym. Although most gyms, including this one, do have trainers before the actual gym leader. So during those trainers, we should be able to get the last bit of experience we need. But for now, we'll take down Pikachu once again in one shot. The power of super effective type moves here. And the final Pokemon is going to be an Oddish. Now for this, I actually do want to go back over to Wanda. Oddish, of course, is a grass and poison type. Poison is weak to Psychic. The problem is Poison is also strong against Fairy, so we're super effective against him, but he'll also be super effective against me. But with that said, I think it will work out in our favor, even though they are level 20 and we're only 19. This should be fine. We do get to go first, so we'll do Confusion right here. And as you can see, that does more than half. Oh, I was not expecting him to do the Sleep Powder. I thought he would go for Acid. So that could be bad. I do have Super Potions if I need them. I would like to save them, but, well, if he starts going for a bunch of Acid while I'm asleep, I'm not going to have much choice. Will this do half? Not quite, so we could take one more. Just gotta hope we wake up this turn. If we don't, gotta start using potions. So do we wake up? Nope, we're fast asleep, so he's probably gonna go for Acid again. Yep, if he gets a critical, we're dead. And we're good for now, but yes, we're gonna have to go and use a potion. Kind of a bummer. I really was surprised to see that Sleep Powder. I mean, not only did he use it, but Sleep Powder is not even that accurate, so we got lucky enough just to even hit it. He goes for Razor Leaf, probably because he expected me to just get finished off right there. So it doesn't do as much, but still a good chunk. So we're gonna go for Confusion. Yes, we wake up, so that should defeat him. And it does, good. So he actually does have a Super Potion, but typically trainers that you fight will only use items if they're very low. So because he was still kind of high on HP, he didn't use it. I can't believe it. So get some money, but of course Yarg never gives us Pokeballs. What a crutter. Wow, Psycho, you've gotten pretty strong. Oh, nothing. That's cool. Anyway, go meet the captain and have him show you his secret technique. Alright, well, Freya wants to talk to us, so let's go shake that crud. Oh, crud! They're all kinds of fired up. Freya seems to have a rivalry with Yarg's Pokemon. Well, whenever they want to talk to us, I do like to always give them just one little pet right there, just to make sure we keep them nice and happy. And let's go up, let's go meet the captain and see if we can learn that secret technique. So we'll go talk to him. I feel terrible. This seasickness has done me in. You rubbed the captain's back. There, old fellow. Whew, thank you, I'm feeling much better now. So, what did you want from me? Oh, you want to learn my secret technique? Of course, I would never rub your back out of the kindness of my heart. There's gotta be something in it for me. Give me that technique, dude. Of course, I'd be happy to teach it. Come along with me. Eevee! That Eevee looks more than ready to learn my secret technique, but I'm afraid it's really only for humans. Dang, Eevee is mad. What's this? You really want to try to learn it no matter what? Well, color me surprised. I've traveled all over this wide world, and this is the first time I've had a Pokemon want to learn my secret technique. But with spirit like that, well then, who am I to say no? I'll teach my special secret technique even to that Eevee of yours. Come with me, little friend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's not gonna kill nature, is he? Now watch carefully. ... Freya learned the secret technique Chop Down. That was pretty easy. Whoa, it really went and learned Chop Down. Using Chop Down, your Eevee will be able to help you chop down thin trees. You could go give it a try. That's right. How about on the trees around Vermilion City? Sounds like a plan. Woo! Now, I guess it's about time for the S.S. Anne to set sail again. This time may be goodbye for now, until the next time we return to Vermilion City in a year. But I just want to show you guys, that tree there, it's actually magic. If we just leave and come right back in the room, suddenly it's back. But we can go use our cut down on it, I guess, or chop down. It seems this tree can be chopped down. Do you want to use the secret technique chop down? Yes? Boom. There you go. And that's it, guys. We are completely done with the S.S. Anne, except for one thing. I actually forgot a secret item I just realized. So, whoops, I'm going to edit this back in. So you already saw me grab it, but in real time, I'm actually grabbing it right now. And we're back. So you awkwardly saw me do that clip a while ago, but I just did it now. Man, video editing is weird. But yeah, we have to go exit the boat. This is kind of something that's always been very cruel about the S.S. Anne in all versions of Pokemon that have it. As soon as you leave, this is when the boat, well, sets sail. Yep, so not only did we miss the party, but we also missed the boat. And I forgot to heal up my team before I left the boat, because there actually is a trainer right here that we can battle. So let me go back to the actual Pokemon Center, then we'll come back and talk to that strange character there. Uh-oh. Not this guy. Hey, buddy. He's just trying to give us a heads up that we can go to the gym now, but we'll do that in just a minute. Okay, I'm all healed up, so let's go talk to this girl right here. Oh, well, shoot. Hello. I was so caught up sketching the ocean view here that I guess I missed my ship. That's awful. Oh no, I mean I missed it too and I was even on it. I guess I'll stay here for a while in that case. I really like the color of the sea in Kanto anyway. Hello? I'm gonna talk to you again. How about it, Kantonian trainer? Want to try battling my fairy-type Pokemon? Yes, I do. Ha ha ha, then here I go. You're going to learn how great fairy-type Pokemon can be. No, you're going to learn. Because I knew she had fairy-type Pokemon, I went ahead and put my own fairy up front. We've got Pokemon Trainer Mina. Now, if you have played Pokemon Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you have probably seen this character before. She's actually from those games. But here they're going to start off with Jigglypuff, and it's going to be a fairy versus fairy battle right here. I'm going to go ahead and use some confusion, I guess. Why not? Hopefully we'll actually confuse them. Confusion does have a chance to do that, but it's pretty slim. Not going to do quite half, and they're going to go for Disable, so that is going to be my Confusion disabled. So I guess it's time to whip out the Double Slap. Don't have much more choice here. So let's see how many hits we get. We'll get 2 through 5, and we get the worst luck possible. We get 2, and now they're going to slap me back. I guess we're just going to have a fairy slap battle, although they also only get 2 shots on me, so that's good. Come on, let's get 5. You got this, crud, Wanda. Come on, 2 hits again? Oh, they go for Sing, tries to put me to sleep. Thankfully, we miss. I don't know what it is with Pokemon trying to put me to sleep and slap me today, but it's kind of happening a lot. So we get 3 hits that time. Oh, they go for double slap back on me, dude. Dang. Well, they only get 2, so we got way better luck than they had. Okay, we're gonna get 5 this time. I'm feeling it. Boom. Okay, that's 2. 2. Jeez. Okay, we dodged the Sing again, and now we're no longer disabled, so let's go up to Confusion. And that should finish off Jigglypuff, but we still have 1 more Pokemon to go. Which fairy type could it be? And it's going to be Mr. Mime. Now, I would love to leave our Mr. Mime out there and have them battle. The problem is their Mr. Mime is actually pretty tough, and Wanda basically stands no chance. So unfortunately, we're gonna, well, I guess it is a little bit fortunate because I love Freya. So we're gonna swap over to Freya here. Because their Mr. Mime is not only a higher level than Aya was. Let's go for a Sizzly Slide. But they also will have some pretty strong attacks that, or did I say Aya? I meant Wanda. I don't know what I said. But they will have some moves that we don't have access to. They have Reflect right here. Now, Reflect will make them stronger against physical moves. And Reflect for my Mr. Mime, I'm not going to learn until like level 36 or something. So we're going to go for Headbutt. And, well, with Headbutt and Burn, we should be in a pretty good spot. Oh, they go for Psywave. Psywave will do... It's kind of complicated. Basically, it takes the Pokemon's level, in this case it's 22, and it deals a damage in the range of 50% to 150% of their level. So, between 50% and 150% of 22, do the math, whatever that crud is, it did somewhere in that range. There we go, we got their Pokemon taken down. Hurdle goes up to 20. Don't really care about that. Let's keep our old moves, whatever. I'm shocked at your strength. All kinds of money, and we get a bottle cap. Now, the bottle cap is basically useless until after we beat the game, so keep it in the back of your mind that we have it, but don't worry about it too much for a very long time. Oh, wonderful, you and your Pokemon battling side by side. Now that's a great composition. I'd love to draw a picture of you two. Well, alright. So we're already pretty deep into this episode, guys. Got quite a lot of time under our belt, but we're going to do one more thing. We're still going to go and do that gym like I mentioned. So let's go get healed up one more time, and let's go do the gym. Yo, champ in the making. Beyond this point is the Vermilion City Gym, but you'll need to chop that tree down first. Which should be no problem, but I think you and Eevee will have no trouble slicing through. Come on, give it a shot. Well, we're not going to shoot it. We're just going to slice it. It seems this tree can be chopped down. Yep, let's go ahead and use our secret technique. And there we go. We can get right on through. I guess we can talk to this guy now. Good work. You chopped down that troublesome tree and opened a way to the gym. And that means you can challenge the gym now. I'll be waiting for you there. This gym is a little bit interesting, as you'll see. Vermilion City Pokemon Gym, Gym Leader Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning Lieutenant. So not only did they have a tree in the way, which is blocking trainers from even getting in here, but once we go inside... you can see the place is full of garbage cans. What the crud, dude. I've been waiting for you, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge here is the gym leader in this city. He's an expert on He's an expert on electric type Pokemon and a real tough guy. Flying and water type Pokemon don't do well matched up against electric types. You'll also want to watch out so your Pokemon don't get stuck paralyzed. And here's my last tip. Lieutenant Surge is the cautious type. He's put barriers between himself and the rest of this room, so it won't be easy getting to him. Yes, indeed, he did. So, we're gonna go talk to this, I guess. And we can see that certified trainers, Yarg has already been here. And I don't know how they got away with this. They've got these gigantic electrical fields out in the open. Like, isn't this dangerous? Wouldn't there be some kind of regulations against this crud? I don't know, man. But very importantly, I do want to put Aya up front, because we're gonna be using them for almost this entire gym. Like I mentioned, Aya is going to be good against electric types with their dig. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. I don't know what a CO is. I'm guessing it's like commanding officer, probably. But we got Gentleman Tucker with one Pokemon, and it's a Pikachu. You just gotta get used to it, guys. We're gonna be using a lot of dig here. It's the only ground type attack I have on my entire team. Technically, I could probably go and get a different Pokemon from my Pokemon box and swap that in and use that, but first of all, I don't really want to use Pokemon that aren't part of my team. And also, they would probably also just have Dig. They might have a different attack, I don't know, but Dig is actually pretty strong, so even if I had a proper ground type and they did have some random ground attack, I would still just go use Dig anyways, so you're just gonna see a lot of Dig inside this gym. Stop! You're very good! Yes. Are you having trouble reaching Lieutenant Surge? Why don't you check a trash can next to the blue trash can? Okay. Well, first let me battle these last two trainers. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good at Pokemon. Sailor Dwayne. Okay, one Pokemon on this guy, and it's a Magnemite. We absolutely demolish Magnemite with Dig. This one is going to be no different. There might be a chance that he's faster than us and he gets a chance to attack us. I think the only way he could possibly win is if he Thunder Waves us and then we get stuck a lot. Or I guess Supersonic could have done the trick as well if we got stuck in confusion and we got really bad luck and hit ourselves a lot. But, well, as long as we dodge once, there you go, we got him. So down goes Magnemite. Wow, you surprised me! Let me give you a hint for the double barriers. After you push the first switch, you need to push the second switch right after. The two switches are adjacent to each other. Alright, well, let's go battle this last trainer. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with the electricity. That's why I joined this gym. Alright, dude. I find it kind of weird. They have the electric gym, and there's, like, no engineers, nothing like that. You got Rocker, which kind of makes sense, but then you've got a Gentleman and a Sailor. Like, why is there a Sailor? It makes sense because it's Vermilion City, I guess, but it doesn't really fit the theme of an electric gym very much, does it? Well, we have Voltorb right here, and same old strategy. We're just going to go for Dig, but the bright side is, as you can see, we are getting pretty close to level 22. So once we get that, well, we're not going to learn any new attacks, we're not going to evolve, nothing like that, but we will get a little bit more stats, so that'll help us out on the gym battle. So this guy does go for Light Screen. Reflect, which we saw Mr. Mimuse when we fought Mina, that will protect, I believe, against physical attacks, right? Right, just wanted to double check. So yes, Reflect, which we saw from Mr. Mime, that will defend against physical attacks, where Light Screen will defend against special type attacks. Thankfully, we're using Dig, which is a physical attack, so Light Screen's not going to block it. Oh my gosh, they go for Self-Destruct, but we dodge it because we're digging. Take that, Voltorb. Self-Destruct would do huge damage. The downside is it knocks out their own Pokemon. But yeah, if a Pokemon is digging or flying or something like that, you're fine. But one thing to keep in mind about Reflect and Light Screen, they're a little bit different than other stat boosting moves because they affect their entire team. They only last for 5 turns, but because they used it on their previous Pokemon, it's still up for this next Voltorb, so their special defense is still boosted. Thankfully, we're not going for special attacks, so we're fine. We take him down in one shot, no chance for him to use his self-destruct on us. So there we go, the third gym battle is down, or the third trainer in the third gym. Alright, level 22. Get those stat boosts, a little bit more HP and some other stats as well. Nice. Fried! Okay, I'll talk. I heard there isn't a switch in any trash cans next to the red trash can. Alright, well, before we go and do the gym battle, let me go heal up, and we'll be right back. And we're good! So, the tips were to get a switch next to the blue trash can, and it's not next to the red trash can. The thing is, unless I'm mistaken, it's actually not random. It should be in this trash can right here. Yep, there's the switch. So, in the previous Pokemon games, this was random, but I'm pretty sure it's always in this one to start, and then switch 2 is always in this one. So there you go. There's no luck involved as far as I can tell. Maybe there's some weird thing where it's based on your trainer ID or some weird stat like that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same every time. In fact, let me know, guys, when you did this, were these the trash cans? Or if you do a playthrough in the future, were these the trash cans you had to press? I'm guessing it's the same every time. Now, I do want to mostly use Aya in this battle, but I want to keep Aya fresh for the more difficult Pokemon, so we're actually going to start with Wanda here. Let's go get to it, guys. Tenhut, welcome to the Vermilion City Gym. Will you look at that? A pint-sized challenger. Hey, you've got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. A Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. Oh, crud. I'll shock you into surrender. Man, I was tempted to do the voice that he has from the Pokemon anime, but it's so cheesy and I don't think I could really pull it off. So we got 3 Pokemon here. The first one is a Voltorb, and you'll see right away this guy's got some pretty good levels on his side. This is his lowest level Pokemon, and it's going to be level 25. So let's go ahead and get to some confusion here. He's going to go for Light Screen. Man, I probably could just use Mimic and get that Light Screen for my side, but yeah, well, we're just going to go for Confusion, although that Light Screen is going to defend him quite a lot. It's almost tempting to even go for Double Slap, but I will go for Mimic here. Thunderbolt. All right, we're probably going to mimic his Thunderbolt rather than his Light Screen. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, well. So we did mimic Thunderbolt. The problem is we're about to die. I guess we'll go for Thunderbolt. That's a stupid idea. I should really just go for Confusion again, but I guess just a crud. I thought I would survive that. Oh, well, so much for Wanda being useful. Sorry, Wanda. That's okay. Wanda is going to be very useful in the future, but it's just going to take a few episodes to catch them up, basically. But for now, we're going to go with Freya. Freya should have no problem taking down Voltorb. We're going to go for some Headbutt here. And they do go first. They have some Thunderbolt. I mean, this battle is not free, guys. There is a chance that we will lose this battle. This is not a free gym battle. So we got to do one more Headbutt that'll take this guy down. He goes for another Thunderbolt. This guy does have a potion, but it looks like he's not going to use it here. We do get lucky and we don't get paralyzed, and down goes Voltorb, so 1 out of 3 are down. The next one should be a lot easier if we just use Aya. So Light Screen is off, which is great. Yes, he does have Magnemite. The thing is, similar to the Magnemite we fought from the other trainer, this Magnemite will be faster than us, so if they go for a Confusion or a Paralyzed, that could be bad. But as long as they don't do anything like that, we should be fine. I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope for the best here. Level 25 Magnemite. So I did say the other guy was his lowest level. That is technically true, but tied for last, basically. Not his absolute last. So thankfully, we are not very affected by electric attacks. It still does a good chunk to us, though. But we don't get paralyzed. He goes for Thunderbolt again. It's going to miss. And of course, we're going to one-shot no problem. The big problem is the final Pokemon here. We have one more Pokemon to go, and it is its toughest Pokemon here. And it's going to be Raichu. Will you switch Pokemon? For now, I'm going to go ahead and keep battling, but this is probably going to two-shot my Paris. I might need to use a Super Potion here. But yes, Raichu, level 26. I'm going to go for Dig right here. They go for Thunderbolt. That might defeat me. And what I'm scared of is, well, I'm scared of, what the crud? Okay, I'm scared of coming up with my Dig and then they hit me before I can heal. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go first and then miss, hopefully. Okay, they go for Quick Attack, and that's going to miss, so I get a good hit right there. As you can see, Dig, even against Raichu, even though it's super effective, doesn't do that much. So I'm going to try going for Super Potion, but we might have to use Freya for this one. This is not an easy battle. At least not for my team right now. Maybe it'd be a bit easier if I had an actual ground type, but yeah, if we had an actual ground type Pokemon like a Diglett or a Sandshrew, then they would just absorb everything, or they would take 0 damage from all these electric attacks. We're going to go for Dig once again. The thing that I'm worried about is him going for a Super Potion. But, well, let's just see if we can survive. We do. And we're going to go ahead and Dig right here. If we get very lucky, we'll get a critical, and that will just end it right there. But if we don't get lucky, we're going to come back up. He's going to heal, and we'll have to start all over, basically. We almost got him. I kind of regret not going for a Poison Powder at this point, but oh well, we're going to go for another Super Potion. I was hoping to not have to item cheese, but unfortunately Wanda did a lot less work than I was expecting. I was really hoping Wanda could take down that Voltorb, but once they got that Light Screen up, it was not going to happen. So they go for Quick Attack once again, and you know what? I know they're going to heal, so let's just go for Poison Powder here. Oh wow, they didn't heal, so now I just completely wasted that. I think they will still die as long as I hit them. Yes, thankfully Poison Powder did not miss. So that is good. Hopefully that will defeat them. Come on. Come on. And... we got him. We got him. Yes, for a second there, I thought they had 1 HP left. Jeez, I almost threw that away by not going for Dig. I got risky there. I, for some reason, thought he was going to use a Super Potion. I guess I was wrong about that. But right here, Freya wants to learn Takedown. Takedown is a normal type attack, and it has some good power. But the problem is, 1, bad accuracy. 2, we take damage ourselves when we use it. And 3, Headbutt has a flinch chance. It has a chance to flinch them. Takedown does not. So I prefer Headbutt over Takedown, so keep old moves there. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Man, I almost threw that one away. That Poison Powder was a terrible decision. Thankfully, I had those 2 Super Potions to carry me to victory. Fine, then take a Thunder Badge. Heck yeah, dude, our 3rd gym badge. High five with the tail. You got a Thunder Badge from Lieutenant Surge. And that's not all. You're special, kid. Take this. And we get Lieutenant Surge's autograph for some reason. Lots of dots in this episode. Don't worry, that's not all I'm giving you. You got TM36 Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge. Yes, Thunderbolt, a very, very good electric type attack. Teach it to an electric type Pokemon for some extra shock value. I'm probably... Oh, crud, we gotta shake this crud. Hey, Eevee. Freya looks to be getting more and more fired up from the high five. Yeah, let's go give them a little pet right there. And you know what? We should probably give them a snack as well. How about one of these guys? You hungry, buddy? There you go, Freya. Oh, they love it, dude. Now, we just got that Thunderbolt TM, and I actually do want to go check it. Let's go to TM case. Because Wanda can learn it. 90 power. It's not going to be same type attack bonus like Confusion, but still, I think it's very, very worth it. Unfortunately, Wanda did not level up. I thought they would level up this episode to 20. If they get to 20, they'll learn a move called Psywave, which we've seen in a previous battle. I don't like Psywave that much, so I'm probably not going to learn it. But Thunderbolt's pretty handy. So, there we go. But alrighty, guys, we're back from the long hiatus, and this was quite a long episode. I kind of got to get back into the groove of doing commentary for this series and all that kind of crud. But for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. We'll come back next time, and now that we have Chop Down, I keep wanting to call it Cut. In previous games, it was called Cut. But now that we have Chop Down, there's some things throughout the game that we have access to. So, we're going to go a bit out of... we're going to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt next time and find all that crud, and make some more story progress as well. So... I'll see you guys then. Take care.